Namo Arihantanam, Namo Sitanam, Namo Ayayanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loe Sava Sahuram, Eso Panchanamo Yaro, Sava Pavapanashno, Mangalaram Chisavesim, Padmam Hai Mangalam, Padmam Hai Mangalam.
Hetvi, say it.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Sitanam, Namo Ayayanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loe Sava Sahuram, Eso Panchanamo Karo,
Eso Panchanamo Yaro.
Sava Pavanasano, Mangalaram Cha Savesim, Padmamo He Mangalam, Padmamo He Mangalam.
Okay, listen to me. Hetvi, Eso Panchanamo Yaro. It's not Karo, it's Namo Yaro. And the last line, look at it carefully. Padmam Hoi Mangalam. Padmam Hoi Mangalam. Okay, Vritti knows it properly. So Vritti, will you practice with the two girls on the weekend?
Okay.
Okay, fine. So Panthi and Hetvi, please practice with Vritti. Okay, let's start with the story today. And then we go to the book again. Fine, let's begin. So today we will be talking about the story of Sri Ram. So everybody knows, or at least everybody has heard about him. Isn't that true? So we have 24 Tirthankars. After 24 Tirthankars, there are 12 Chakravarti. After that, there are 9 Bardev, 9 Vasudev, and 9 Prativasudev. Sanay, adjust your camera. Okay, so who remembers this? 24 Tirthankars. Next. Anaya is sitting nicely. Yes, Fiona?
12 Chakravarti.
Greet, next.
12 Vasudev.
How many?
9 Vasudev.
9 Vasudev. Anaya? Repeat, 9 Vasudev.
9 Vasudev.
Okay, then 9 Prativasudev and 9 Balbhadra. So it is very easy to remember. What is the half of 12? Half of 24? 12. So there are 24 Tirthankars. The half of 24 is 12. So there are 12 Chakravarti, and after that it's very, very, very easy to remember. Anaya, 9, 9, and 9. 9 Vasudev, 9 Prativasudev, and 9 Baldev. So who can say all these correctly? Let's see who can say it correctly. Neat.
12 Chakravartis, 9 Vasudev, 9 Prativasudev, and 9 Baldev.
And 24?
And 24 Tirthankars.
I mean, I'm sure you know it, but you missed out on it. Hetvi, try.
24 Tirthankars, 12 Chakravarti,
And
and
999.
9 Vasudev, 9
Prativasudev,
Prativasudev,
and 9 Baldev. Okay,
and
so
9
now Baldev. Fine. So let's go to the story when Ramchandraji was born. His second name is Padma. Padma means lotus, so his second name is Padma. So there's a book called Padma Puran, which is explaining the character, and it is explaining everything about Ramchandraji and his entire family. and also of his previous births. So today we will not go into the previous births, Sunny. Today we will only talk about his current birth when he was born as Ram. So some of you might have heard that he's an incarnation of another god called Vishnu. But in Jainism, we don't believe that. What we know is that in his previous birth, he was a Muniraj, he was a sadhu. So meaning he has had many previous births like us. So we don't believe that he was an incarnation. So Ramchandraji was born in a city called Ayodhya. He was born to a king called Dashrath. And his mother was called Kaushalya. He had 3 brothers, Lakshman. So the first one was Bharat, then Lakshman, and the 4th one was called Shatrughna. Ram and Lakshman were extremely close, and Bharat and Shatrughna were extremely close. Remember, all 4 brothers had a very good bonding, but naturally, Ram and Lakshman were very close, and Bharat and Shatrughna were very, very close. Sri Ram was a Baldev. We just talked about the 999. So Ramchandraji was one of the Baldevs, and Lakshman was one of the Vasudev. Now, who was Ravan? Ravan was one of the Prati Vasudev, right? So I'm going to repeat this. Sri Ram was born in Ayodhya, and he was the 8th Baldev. Lakshman was the 8th Vasudev, and Ravan was the 8th Prati Vasudev. Fiona and Reala, what are you doing? Sit, look at the screen. Are you writing the story? No, fine. Yeah, then look at the screen. Ramchandraji had 8,000 wives, not just one. He had 8,000 wives, and the first one was called Sita. So everybody has heard about Sita. Now, what you don't know is that Sita had a twin brother called Bhamandal. Sita had a twin brother called Bhamandal. What happened when after Sita and Ram got married, then unfortunately they were exiled in the forest because Queen Kaikai wanted her son Bharat to be the king. Now look at Ram. He did not fight. He did not ask why. He just obeyed what his parents said, and he went to the jungle. Is it easy to go to the jungle where there's no electricity? They didn't have a house. They had to make a house from scratch.
He went for 14 years.
Yes. Yeah, very good. So he had to go for 14 years. It's not for one day. It's not like camping that you go for one day with a lot of equipment, that you go with your stove, you go with your pots and pans. Remember, he went with nothing, not even a dime of maybe a gold coin, because these days we use notes like money. Back in the day, they were using gold coins. So he did not go with any money. He just went, and now he's not dressed in his jewelry or with the crown or with a lot of, like beautiful clothes. Now he's dressed like a person who lives in the jungle in like simple cotton clothes. And he goes to the jungle for 14 years. Look at his patience. Do you know why Ramchandraji is very famous? He's famous because he had extremely good virtues. And he was given a name Purush, which means man. Uttam means highest of all men. So he was given a name Purush Uttam. So Purushottam, he was given a name Purushottam. One day, when Sita and Ram were in the forest with Lakshman, Ravan saw Sita, and he was admiring her beauty. He was so mesmerized by her beauty that he wanted to make Sita his queen. Now, Ravan already had 16,000 queens. Not one, not two, not 10, not 100, but 16,000 queens. Sunny, I can't see you on the screen. Where are you? Sunny? Come back. Okay, so let's continue. Ravan had 16,000 wives, and so did Lakshman. He did not only have one queen, he had 16,000 queens. Now, what we need to understand that Ravan, it was not a bad person. He was not a bad person. Yes, he did many bad deeds. He did many bad deeds, but that doesn't mean that he was completely and totally a bad person. Because he did many good deeds as well, which I explained to you last week, that when his wife Mandodari, when she was dancing in front of like Jinendra Bhagwan, not dancing, but you can say doing bhakti, where, you know, she was immersed in her dancing. So, not to spoil her dancing, you know what he did? He removed a vein from his leg. Do you know how painful that is? That it's like cutting yourself with a knife, removing your entire vein, which is pretty long. So you have to pull it from the root. It's not something that is just, you know, ordinary. It is extraordinary. So he removed a vein from his body so that he could fix it to that instrument and ensure that Mandodari would not break her dancing, or she would not spoil her like bhakti. So because he did something so great, he is famous for that. He's also famous for doing bad things. For example, he like kidnapped Sita. Now, when the war took place between Ram, Lakshman, then Hanuman and Sugriv also assisted Ram. Was Hanuman a monkey? He was not a monkey. You might have seen in like comic books or maybe on like television that back in the day they had chariots. And on the chariots, they've got flags. On Hanumanji's flag, there was a monkey. There was a monkey on the flag. So because there was a monkey, like, you know, that was a symbol. Like for example, in your school, when you look at your school shirt, you have a symbol. Every school has a different symbol just to show that this is Braben, or this is Oshwal, or maybe this is Hillcrest. So just to show that the school is, excuse me, that the school is different, that you have a symbol.
Miss Neat has his Braben logo.
Yes, I can see his Braben logo. Yeah, on like both of them, Neeta and Creed's t-shirts. So every school has a symbol. Similarly, to distinguish that this is Hanumanji's chariot and he belongs of this kingdom, they had a monkey on his flag. So he became famous as a monkey, but in reality, he was not a monkey. He was actually a Kamdev. Kamdev means K-A-M-D-E-V. Kamdev means he was an extremely handsome man. Not ordinarily handsome. He was extremely handsome, so handsome that all the women used to flock towards him. So it is important to remember that Hanumanji was not a monkey, but he was a human being like you and me. He did not have a funny face like a monkey. He did not have a tail. He was not like how they show on TV that he just wears a cloth at the bottom. But he was fully dressed like us, like how a king is dressed. How glamorously a king is dressed, even he was dressed like a king. So Hanumanji...
Hanumanji has a tail.
No, Hanumanji does not have a tail. Who was it? Was it Anaya?
Yes.
Yeah, so Hanumanji does not have a tail because he's not a monkey. He's
But
a
he's an
Kamdev.
ape.
No, he's also not an ape. Okay, so let's move on with the story. So Anaya, let it be clear that he was a Kamdev. He was an extremely handsome man and he was not a monkey or an ape. So moving on with the story, when the fight is going on, Lakshman is trying to explain to Ravan, look, we have got no animosity against you, Ravan. We simply want Sita back and we want to go like return back to our kingdom. But Ravan was so arrogant, he said, no way I will give Sita. You fight with me. There was a special weapon. There was a special weapon. Like these days, we've got different kinds of guns and maybe bomb shells. Back in the day, there was a weapon, which was a very special weapon, and you can only acquire it if you're extremely intelligent. So the weapon was called chakra, Sudarshan chakra. It like spins like a wheel, and it's very small. It's about this. It's like a disc. It's basically the size of a disc, and it keeps on spinning on the finger. You like might have seen it, right? So it just spins. So Ravan had that
Lord
chakra.
Vishnu has it.
Who?
Lord Vishnu.
Yeah. So Ravan had that chakra. Now he throws it at Lakshman. Because Lakshman was on the side of the truth, that chakra did not kill Lakshman, but instead it went around Lakshman 3 times, and then it went back to Ravan. No, sorry, it did not go back to Ravan. It went and sat on Lakshman's finger. So this was an insult to Ravan because this was his chakra. And this chakra did not come back to him, but it went and sat on Lakshman's finger. And Ravan got further angry. He was now terribly angry. And he was in so much anger that he continued to fight. And in this anger is when he died, because Lakshman then killed him with that chakra, with that disc. Because he died with a lot of anger. Look, this is an important point, Anaya, Panthi, Sane, everyone. This is an important point. How does one die? This is extremely important to understand. If you die with a lot of anger, with a lot of hatred, with a lot of greed, then you get born in like a lower caste. You get a lower sort of a gati. You can go to hell, right? So what are the 4 gatis? Everybody knows this: human, animal, hellish, and hell. One more time, Anaya, say human, animal, hellish, and heavenly being. Okay, so Ravan died with a lot of anger. So this is, look, what we're learning here are life lessons. You have to understand that death is going to come one day. Neat, sit nicely. Death is going to come one day. And how you tame your mind in that instant will depend what kind of life you get in your next birth. If you want a good life, then you have to remain calm and you have to remember that I am a soul. I've got infinite qualities. I am infinite happiness. I am infinite bliss. Or if you want to go to hell, then you can be angry. So the choice is yours. Whatever you wish is what you will get. If you want heaven, or if you want to be a human again, and if you want all the comforts that we have today in our houses, then you have to have good thoughts, not just during death, but throughout your life. But this is only explaining death. And if you want to go to hell, if you want to burn in hell, if you want to suffer in hell, then you can choose to be angry. You can choose to have bad thoughts during the time of death and a lot of attachment with the body. If you have a lot of attachment with the body during death, then you will be in a lot of pain. You will always be thinking, my house, my children, my car, my work, my family. So remember this. This is an important lesson. Eventually, Ravan goes to hell, and Sita, Ram, Lakshman return to Ayodhya. They return to Ayodhya safely, and after that, we will now continue the story of Love and Kush in the next class. In today's class, your main lesson is that throughout our life, we should try to be calm. We should try to be peaceful. It's not that it will always happen, because maybe there will be times when it might not be your fault and you might get angry, but that's okay. When you get angry, don't blame yourself. Just remind yourself at that time, I am a pure soul. I have got infinite virtues. I am infinite happiness and I'm infinite bliss. If you keep on saying this, you will see that the anger goes away slowly. right? So this is one way to slowly get rid of your anger when you have it, because it is going to come to all of us, not just to us, but even it comes to Muniraj, who is in the 6th Gunastan. So it is only natural that it will come to us. But when it comes to us, we have at least a formula to tackle it. So Ram, Lakshman, Sita returned to Ayodhya. Now we will continue the story of Love and Kush and what happens to them, the two sons of Sri Ram. And also one important point, like before I finish. Sunny, you can answer this question, and also Neet and Kreet, because the three of you were not there last week. Should we be burning Ravan in like Dashera or Vijayadashmi? Sunny? No. Because he's going to be a Tirthankar. He's going to be a Tirthankar. Remember, Ravan has done bad deeds, but Ravan has done so many good deeds. So just because, Sunny, you do some bad deeds, should somebody burn you? No. Because you have done so many good deeds as well, haven't you? Yeah? Kreet, Neet. So should we be watching Ravan getting burnt? No, we should not be watching Ravan, because that is also a sin. If we watch Ravan get, like if like people are burning him with a lot of anger, oh, Ravan, you die. So they're having so much anger in them when they're watching Ravan die, or they're getting very happy, Panthi. They're getting very happy. Look, Ravan is dying. Ravan is dying. So we should not be encouraging that. 1 minute, Neet and Kreet. So we should not be encouraging the whole death of Ravan, right? So we should not be watching, because Ravan is going to be a Tirthankar. Neet, in the next 24 Tirthankars, Ravan will be a Tirthankar. Okay, now what is your question?
My question was, what did the 16,000 wives do after Ravan died?
Very good question. Okay, so what did they do? So after Lakshman, remember, Ram did not kill Ravan. Lakshman killed Ravan. Lakshman killed Ravan, and then can you imagine how good they were? Lakshman, Ram, and the entire army goes to Mandodari, you can say the head of the queens. To Mandodari was Ravan's chief wife, like the main wife, you can say. And they go and apologize to Mandodari. And they say, look, we had no animosity with Ravan. We pleaded to him, we asked him, we requested to him, please return Sita. We don't want to fight with you. Mandodari also understood that Ravan was in the wrong. It is not Ram and Lakshman who were in the wrong. So they do all the funeral arrangements for Ravan very, very respectfully. Look at their respect. He was their enemy. He wasn't their friend. He was their enemy. And yet they are showing a lot of respect for him. So then they burn Ravan, like how we see at the Samshan Bhumi, like you might have seen it, that how we burn the body, and then the body goes away. So what happened to the 16,000 wives? Look at these wives. They are not crying. They're not feeling sorry for themselves. They are not, now what will I do with my life? Look at their strength. Look at the strength of these women. All of them, I'm not sure if all of them, but what I know is that Mandodari becomes a Ajika Mata, meaning she becomes a nun. And now they're only focusing on the soul, that I am a pure soul, and they're trying to only focus that I'm a soul, and they're trying to experience the soul. Vritti, is that clear? Have you understood the story?
Yes.
Have you got any questions? Have you got any questions? No. Okay. So, okay, if we don't have any more questions, we can move on to the book. Any questions, Hetvi Panthi? No. Fine. Okay, so now we can continue with the book. Let's do the other book today. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, Vishal. Let's do the other book. Let's do the Jain Siddhant Praveshika. Now, Sunny, this is an important chapter. Listen to this carefully. Because remember, whatever you learn here, it's not going to be useful to you only today. But 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, it'll be very useful to you, whatever you're learning over here today. So Panthi, Hetvi, try to listen with a lot of attention. Let's go directly, without wasting time today, to the fourth question. Okay, look at this fourth question. What is modification? Because every time we don't get time to do this book. What is modification? The manifestation, the functioning part of an attribute is called modification. Now, there are two parts of the soul, Hetvi, Panthi, because you have not listened to this before. Everyone is a pure soul. In the soul, there are two parts. The first part is called Dravya. The second part is called Paryay. What is the first part called, Preet? Fast.
Astiva.
Dravya. Look, Vishal, please scroll up. Look over here, in the second question. It is written over there. Dravya. Yeah, good. Dravya. And then and then there's Sane, what is it called?
Dravya.
Very good. Anaya, what is it called?
Dravya.
Very good, Anaya. Okay, and then there's a changing part. There's a change. Okay, so the dhruv is the constant part. And then there's a changing part. The changing part is called Paryay. There's a changing part, Priyala. So let's try to understand this, because if you understand it, you will realize that this is so easy, simply because you are so intelligent. Anaya, look over here. So there is a girl called Anaya. Anaya will remain constant. Anaya was 1 year old, then she was 2 years old, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the person called Anaya is not changing. It is who she is. But what is changing? Let's see who is intelligent. But what is changing? Yes, Priyala?
Her age.
Well done. Can everyone clap for Priyala? So what was changing, Sane? Anaya, what is changing?
Age.
Age is changing. Okay, so that is one thing that is changing. Now, let's take Anaya again as an example. Anaya had no hair when she was born. This is only an example. And then when she started to grow older, her hair started to grow. So what changed? Hetvi, what changed?
Her hair.
Her hair length. Her hair length started to change. Now Anaya grows up and she wants to have a different hairstyle. So instead of long hair, now she wants short hair. So what has changed, Vritti?
The thing that has changed is before she had long hair, but now she has short hair.
Very good. So now she has short hair. Now let's take another example. When Anaya was small, she used to wear glasses. And when she grew up, her eyesight improved and now she doesn't need glasses. So what has changed, Sunny?
Now she can see better. Her vision is better.
Yes, her vision is better. So are you seeing that Anaya is constant? Anaya is not changing, but things within Anaya are changing. Her age is changing. The length of her hair is changing. Her eyesight is improving. Or let's take one last example. When Anaya was small, she used to live in Kenya. And when she grew up, she decided to go to London for further studies. So now what has changed? Neet.
Where she lives.
Where she lives has now changed. Where she lives has now changed. So are you understanding, Panthi?
Yes.
Okay, so now explain to me what is constant and what is changing in Anaya. Quick, quick, quick. Yes, 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 yes. You know the answer. Don't be shy or like don't doubt yourself. You know the answer. See, Anaya is the same girl, isn't she? One day she was 1 year old. After a few months, she became older. After 10 years, she became 10 years old. So Anaya is remaining as Anaya, but what is changing within her, Hetvi? Give examples.
Her
Fiona?
eyesight,
Yeah,
her hair length,
yeah.
and her age.
And her age. Fiona, what else is changing in Anaya? Just give your example.
Her voice.
Her voice. Excellent. Okay, so her voice. So, okay, Panti, try.
Her, where she lives,
Very good, where
the
she lives.
place.
Okay, so now I think we have had enough examples. Okay, so Dravya is the constant part. In that constant part, there are infinite virtues, there are infinite attributes. And what is the changing part? Raise your hand. Fiona?
The good.
No. What is the changing part? It is written. You just have to read. Let's see who gets the answer correct. Try.
Pariyai.
Who said Pariyai?
Me, Fiona.
Okay. So what is the changing part?
Pariyai.
What is the constant part?
Dravya.
Neet, what is the changing part? What is the constant part?
Dravya.
Okay, so now let's use Anaya again as an example. So tell me, who is Anaya? Is she Dravya or is she Pariyai? Anaya, who are you? Dravya or Pariyai? Tell me.
I think Dravya.
Very good. So who can now give an example using Anaya? What is Pariyai? It is easy. It is very easy. Try. We have already done it. Okay, Vishal can give this answer.
Her body.
Yes. And no, we already gave examples.
Oh, so you want me to say those examples for her?
No. We just we just said that, like, for example, her like vision.
Her age, vision, yes.
Her
yes.
age, exactly. Okay. Okay. Is everyone able to understand this? What is Dravya? What is Pariyai? I think it is easy. It is not that difficult. What is the changing element called? Neet, Greet? And the, no. And like, what is the constant part?
Dravya.
The constant part is called Dravya. So what is the constant part called, Panthi? Panthi?
Dravya.
And what is the changing part called? Yes. Quick. It's not that difficult.
I don't know that.
Okay. Anaya, what is the changing part called?
Pariyai.
Well done. Today, Anaya, Today, Anaya is doing very, very well. She's like paying a lot of attention. Ritti, what is the changing part called? Quickly, Ritti, because we have now we're doing it for the third time. Well done, Ritti. What is the constant part called? Dravya. Okay, so let's try to understand how many attributes are there in the dravya. Who can answer? It is written there. It's not that you have to think.
I know the answer.
Yes, Panti.
Two.
No, it's not two. Read. It's not two. Kreet.
Infinite.
Infinite. Look, Panti. The mass of infinite inseparable attributes. Look, there are infinite attributes. So, Hetvi, what do you understand when we say infinite? Is it, Sunny, what do you understand? Is it 1,000? Is it 10,000? Is it 1 million? Is it 10 million?
It's like you can't count it.
You can't count it. No, that is not the right answer, because if you can't count, then there's a word for it. It is called uncountable. Then there is a word for it called uncountable. But what do you understand when you say infinite? Fiona.
It just goes on and on and on and on.
Yes, it is never ending. It is never ending. Is that clear? Look, something that is uncountable is still ending. It is still ending, isn't it, Sunny? But infinite is even more than that. It is like I mean, there's no word perhaps to describe it, that it is infinitely more than that. So it is saying that infinite means that it just goes on and on and on and on, which never stops. Never, ever, ever, ever stops. So how many gun are there in one dravya? Let's see who can answer. Raise your hand. Sunny?
Infinite.
Briella?
Infinite.
Infinite. Okay, so they're in Kreet, Neat, quickly.
Infinite.
Infinite, fine. So they're infinite. So who can name a few? So who is this soul? Who is this soul that we're talking about, Vishal?
Myself, me, I am the soul.
Yes, yes. So now you're learning something about yourself. So pay attention. Sunny, how many attributes have you got? How many virtues have you got?
$24.
No. Vritti, how many virtues have you got?
12.
Where are you getting these answers from, 12 and 24? Okay, Briella, how many virtues have you got?
Infinite.
Infinite virtues. Sunny, how many virtues have you got?
Infinite.
So if so Kreet and Neet, if somebody asks you, or for example, Sunny, if like somebody tells you that you are a stupid boy, does that make sense? Is that true? Is that true? Why isn't it true? Let's see. Raise your hand, use the icon, because sometimes I miss out on you because I can't see all of you on the screen. So use the icon, Kreet and Neet. Why isn't it true? Anaya, look here.
Because you can't call yourself stupid.
No, that's not the answer. So why isn't that true? Fiona.
Because you have infinite knowledge.
You've got infinite attributes, not only infinite knowledge, but you've got infinite virtues. So who is the most powerful person on this planet? Who can answer? Neet, Kreet. Who? Okay, fine. That is correct. But okay, I'm not looking for that answer right now. It is true that Tirthankar Bhagwan really is the strongest person on this planet. That is true. But now I'm asking you from a different perspective. Who is the most what's the word? Who is the most powerful, who has got the infinite powers in them? Who is the most powerful person in this universe? Neet Krit.
Yeah, ourselves.
Yes. Panthi?
Ourselves?
Not ourselves, myself, because now we are not two people.
Yeah, myself.
Myself. So do you know how powerful you are, Fiana? Vritti, do you know, Vritti, do you know how powerful you are? Hetwi, look here. Do you know that you are the most powerful person in this planet? Sunny, you are the most powerful person in this planet. So do you, like when you listen to that, how do you feel? How do you feel?
Well, I guess good.
Only good? Vishal, how do you feel?
Happy.
Infinitely happy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You feel infinitely happy to know that I am the most powerful person in this entire universe. So then you will not look up to Superman, Batman, or Spider-Man, or Wonder Woman, or anybody of like that nature. Because when we see Wonder Woman, like yesterday, I was just watching a clip on like YouTube. I mean, the amount of power she has or the speed she has, it is incredible. But can you imagine that you have more power in you than Wonder Woman? So will you feel happy or will you feel infinitely happy? Neet? Where is Neet?
It's not there.
Okay. Preet, how will you feel?
I feel very nice.
Yeah, you will feel very nice. Okay, so now let's scroll down because these questions are a bit difficult. Let's just scroll down a little bit down. Down. Okay. Let's go to question 15. How many substances are there in this universe? Sunny.
Six.
Name them quickly.
Soul, matter, identity, the space type.
Panthi, read it in Gujarati. It's written over here. Jeev.
Jeev.
Pudgal. Okay, wait. Okay, sorry. You are reading it for the first time. Let's ask Kreet to read. Kreet, and then Panthi, listen to him. Okay.
Jiva Pudgal Dharmastika Admarmastika Akasha Kala.
Sanay, read.
In English.
No, in Gujarati.
Jeev, Pudgal, Dharmastikaya, Akashkal.
Anaya, read.
Jeev Pudgala Dharmastikya Admastikya Akasha Kala.
Kal, not Kala. Kal, and not Akasha, but Akash. Okay, Panthi, read.
Jeev Pudgal Dharmastikya
Stikai,
Adharmastikya
Adharmas, Akash,
Kal.
Kal. Hetvi, read.
Jeev
Pudgal,
Pudgal Dharmastikai
Adharmastikai.
Adharmastikai Akash
Yeah.
Kal.
Kal. Okay, fine. Very good. Ritti, quickly. Ritti knows this.
Jeev Pudgal Dharmastika Adharmastika Akash Kal.
Okay, very good. So give me one example of Pudgal. Raise your hand. Raise your hand using the icon. Yes, Sunny.
Gas.
Good, very good. Gas is the correct answer. Give me one more example. Hetri. Briella.
Body.
Very good. Body. Neat and Creed, give me an example.
Body.
Okay, so give me one more example.
Water.
Sorry.
Water.
Water. Good. Okay, now I will give you one example. Voice. This speech. This speech is also matter particles. Whatever is coming out of our mouth, the speech is also matter particles. Panthi and Hetwi, is the soul and the body one? Quickly answer.
Yes.
It's one. Okay. Anaya, is the soul and the body one?
Yes.
Okay. Hetwi, is the soul and the body one? Now think. Don't copy them. Just think if it is correct or not.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. Why is it wrong?
Because the soul and the body can't be one.
But what is body? When like which substance is it? Is it A, B, C, D, E, or F? Fiana. Fiana, answer.
Oh, what was it again? My explanation is, even if your soul was with your body, then even when you were dead, you could hear, you could see, you could smell, you could touch, you could taste.
Okay, so now, what substance is the body? A, B, C, D, or E from the book? Question 15, Hetwi.
A.
A, the body, or is it the soul? What are you talking about? What is A? Okay, I will ask the question again. The body, is it A, B, C, D, E, or F? Kreet.
B.
What is B? Read.
B. Matter.
Anaya, what is it? Is Kreet speaking the truth?
No.
Okay, then what is the body? A, B, C, D, E, or F?
A, soul.
Okay. What about Panthi? Panthi had raised her hand. Is the body A, B, C, D, E, or F?
A.
A. Okay. So now let's see who will give the correct answer. Let's ask Vishal. Vishal, is the body A, B, C, D, E, or F?
It's B. Pudgal.
It's B. That's the correct answer. The correct answer is not A, Anaya and Panthi. The correct answer is that the body is Pudgal.
Yes, I said that.
Yes. I know you said that, but I was only testing these girls. So, where is Neet? Where has he gone?
He's not yet back.
Has he gone to the bathroom?
No.
Okay, he should not leave like without asking permission. Sunny? Ask.
I had a question.
Yeah, ask.
Does anyone have this book which we are using right now?
Yeah, I've already sent it to your mom. She just needs to print it.
Yeah, I'll tell me that to print it.
Okay, fine. So, soul and body are different. Sunny, A, B, C, D, or E is body.
B.
B. Okay, so I think everyone has now understood. Let's move on down. Let's look at question 16, part B. Now it is talking about matter particles. Give one example of matter particles. One example is body. So in school you have learned these 5 senses. Look, there's one which is also different. Who can show me by like pointing at their face? Vritti, try. Touch. Start with touch. Vritti.
Touch.
Yeah.
Taste.
Show. Yeah. After that. Yeah.
Taste.
Smell.
Smell.
Hmm. Sight.
Sight.
And
And
ear.
hear.
So the hearing. Sunny, look over here. Look, it's like talking about Kriyavati Shakti over here. So this is showing that you have, so because you have Kriyavati Shakti, you can move from one place to another. Is this making sense? If you want to move from your bedroom to maybe to the living room, with what you have a power within you. What is that power called? Raise your hand.
Kriyavati Shakti.
So what is that power? So are you understanding how powerful you are? This book is only talking about you, Sunny. The whole book is talking about you. The whole book is describing how powerful you are. Briella, this whole book is actually describing that you are the most powerful person in this universe. Hetwi, is this making sense? The whole book is actually explaining in like every question, every sentence, it is explaining how powerful you are. So this is actually showing that you are the most powerful person in this universe. So is it you who is powerful, or is it Batman or Superman? Raise your hand. Hetwi.
Us.
Us. So what is that power called which helps you to move from one place to another? Krit?
Kriyavati Shakti.
Kriyavati Shakti. Fiona, what is that power called within you which helps you to move?
Kriyavati Shakti.
So now I have a question for you. Anaya, okay, wait, first let's ask Anaya. Anaya, what is that power within you that helps you to move from your kitchen to your bedroom? Quickly, you're wasting time.
Kriyavati Shakti.
Okay, Kriyavati Shakti. Now I have a question for you, which also I have forgotten because I was waiting for you. Okay. Anyway, it will just come back. So, okay, yes, now I remember the question. So who are you? Are you the soul or are you the body who's moving? Think and answer. Think and answer. Think and answer. And then raise your hand. Anaya has raised her hand. Anaya? Is it you? Who are you? Who are you? First answer that. Let's break the question. Who are you? Are you a soul or are you a body?
I'm a body.
You're a body.
I mean, yeah, body.
You're a body. Okay, fine. Hetwi, who are you?
I am a body.
Okay, Sunny, who are you?
I'm a body.
You're a body. Briella, who are you?
I'm a soul.
And Riti, who are you?
I am a soul.
Who are you, Panthi?
I am a soul.
Okay, but if you're a soul, how come the body is also moving with you? Sunny, if you are a soul, no, Sunny said he's a body. So why is the soul also moving with you? The answer is easy. It is not that difficult. Because both, listen here, Sunny, listen here, Panthi. Because both the soul and the body have Kriyavati Shakti. So let's ask one more question and then we see who is the cleverest in this class. Who are you? Raise your hand. Sunny.
Soul.
Panthi.
Body and a soul.
Okay, body and the soul. So you're both. Fiana.
I'm a soul.
Hetvi. Anaya.
I'm a soul.
Hetvi.
I am soul.
Vritti. Kreet, and then Kreet is next.
I have a soul in a body.
Kreet.
I'm a soul in a body.
Okay, so all of you are wrong apart from the people who have answered that I am a soul. You can't be a soul in the body. You can't be a soul in the body or you can't be the body. Look over here and question B. What power have you got that helps you to move? One last time. The answer is Kriyavati Shakti. Okay, let's scroll down and then we look at one more thing. Define soul. Look over here. Define soul. So, Sunny, you mentioned you are a soul. So, read question 17.
Define soul substance, soul dravya. I mean jiva dravya. That which possesses sentience or
Consciousness,
consciousness,
which means the power of
which
knowing,
means the power of knowing and cognizing and its basic cognizing as its basic specific attributes is called soul substance, jiva dravya.
Okay, so if you are a soul, Sunny, what is it that you do? What is it that you do? This is an important question which you must not forget ever in your life. You must never, Kreet, you must never, never, never forget this. What is it that you do? Fiana. Fiana, answer.
Nothing.
You're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. Vritti, if you are a soul, what is it that you do? Okay, Vishal, what is it that you do? Look, it is written over here.
The knowledge.
Yeah, so you are, what you do is that you just know.
No.
Yeah, so that is what you're doing throughout. Okay, let's quickly revise the Gunistan. You please put up the chart because this is the English that they've used here is pretty difficult. Please put up the chart and then it'll become easy for us to understand. And then we stop the class because it's already 8 o'clock. We'll just stop in 2 minutes. Okay. Sunny, Kreet, look over here. There is the soul on top over there. Now, 1 second, let me just see all of you. Okay, fine. So in what stage is okay, sorry, let me reframe again. In what step is Arihant Bhagwan?
Madam.
Kreet, quickly.
13th.
In what stage is Arihant Bhagwan Panthi?
The 13th.
Tanay.
13th Gunastha.
Gunastan. Vritti, in what stage is Arihant Bhagwan?
13th.
Okay, and in what stage is Siddh Bhagwan? Raise your hand so that I can see you. So, Fiana.
No Gunistan at all.
Hetvi.
No Gunastha.
Briella.
No Gunastan.
Panthi.
No Gulistan.
And in what stage are we? Vritti.
First.
Well done. Vritti has really improved. Now she's paying a lot of attention in class. Well done. Can everyone clap for Vritti? One last question. In what stage is a monk? Krit, sadhu, or you can say Acharya Bhagwan or Upadhyay. In what what Gulistan?
Fourth.
Wrong. Sixth. Okay. Technically 4 is also correct, but the real answer is 6. Okay. So let me ask again. In what Gulistan is Muniraj, like sadhu? Fiana.
6th. But 7th is when you don't.
Yeah, 6th and 7th. 6th and 7th, yeah. Sunny, quickly, your hand is up. In what Gulistan is Muniraj?
Please repeat, you're breaking up.
In what Gulistan is Muniraj?
In the 4th.
Wrong. Panthi.
In the 6th and 7th.
And 7th Gulistan. Okay, one last question. Let's see who answers in one go. Everyone look at me over here. Look at me, don't look down. Anaya, look at me. In one question, I will ask you. In what Gulistan is Arihant Bhagwan, Siddh Bhagwan, and Muniraj? Anaya. Sunny.
Arihant Bhagwan is in the 13th Gunastan. Sid is on the he has no Gunastan, and what was the last one?
Muniraj.
Muniraj is on the 6th Gunastan.
One more question, one more person, and then we stop the class. Panthi, same question.
Sid Bhagwan is in the 13th Gulistan.
Wrong. Panthi, you're not paying attention. Sunny just spoke. Fiana, quickly.
Arihant is on the 13th. Sid doesn't have any, and Muniraj is on the 6th and 7th.
Okay, well done. Okay, so now let's stop the classes. We have even crossed the time today. So, Sunny and Preet, please call your mom. And the rest of you, are you practicing your songs? Fiana, Briella, are you practicing? Okay, you're practicing. Panthi and Hetwi, I know you're practicing. Anaya, are you practicing your song every day? Otherwise, you will not sing if you don't practice, okay? Okay, fine, good. Okay, very good. So all of you can go. Jai Janendra.
Yanendra.
Ramchandraji.
Preet, call your mom. Okay, she's here. Fine. Okay, so the rest of you can go. Hetwi, if you wish, you can go.
Hi, Komal.
Hi, how are you? Vritti, you can go. Vritti, we are waiting for you. Okay, let's begin. Have you, okay, Tina and Madhu, have you got the script in front of you? We'll just quickly do the parts.
Let me.
Yeah, please bring the script.
Komal,
Yeah.
please exit Vritti. Her mouse is not working.
Okay, I can't exit her because if I remove her, she will not be able to. Okay, wait, there's another option. 1 second. Okay. Fine. Anaya, you can sit on the side for now, okay? And then please sit at the back. Okay, good girl. Fine. Okay, let's just quickly do the parts. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll just open it. Okay, fine. So the first, so until 5 minutes, 5 seconds. So I hope you can listen to this recording. Just a second. Are you able to listen?
શાસનની અદ્ભુત પ્રભાવનાના નિમિત્ત બનશો.
Nimit Banso is where Crete finishes. That's 5
Who is
minutes.
going
5.
to start?
Sorry.
Who is going to start?
No, I mean just put that marking there first,
okay.
because until then Crete has finished. Because now both Anaya and Sanay will now start. Now Tina's parts will come in. So until 5 minutes, 5 seconds, it is Neet and Crete, right? So I'm okay. So yeah. So that's the mark for you to divide it, because now the until 5 minutes, 5 seconds, it is for Neet and Crete. Now from 5 minutes, 6 seconds. Give me 1 second.
તમે ભગવાન માનની નિમિત્ત બનશો. એવું લાગે.
હવે જે ઓલું છે ને નેક્સ્ટ લાઈન એવું લાગે છે તો ત્યાંથી Sunny is starting. Sunny will start from there and he will finish.
Sorry,
here.
Sunny will start where?
એવું લાગે છે. Anyway, એવું લાગે છે.
Okay.
1 minute, I'll just play it so you can hear it. Okay, now it will start.
એવું લાગે કે માનો આ સિંહને મુનિરાજ સમજમાં આવી રહી હતી.
Have you found
it? Okay, so I think it's 5.05, yeah?
Yeah, about 5.05. Yeah, you are right. Yeah.
Okay, and ends?
Okay, and it ends at 6 minutes, 45 seconds. Just give me 1 second. I'll just play it. Okay.
ભોજનમાં બાધા ન આવે અને થોડા સમય પછી એ આત્મજ્ઞાની સિંહની મૃત્યુ થઈ ગઈ.
મૃત્યુ થઈ ગઈ. Full stop. તો ત્યાં સુધી Sunny will be speaking.
Okay.
Okay. અને પછી Anaya will speak. I'll just 1 second. For Anaya, I will add one line in the end, but first make her practice this. At the end only we will add it. 1 second, sorry. Okay.
અને થોડા સમય પછી એ આત્મા.
Okay, so that's where Sunny stops. Now now Anaya. Sorry, I don't know. It's not. Yeah, there's a problem when I'm trying to push it further. 1 second. Okay, now is.
દેવ થયો. એ નવ ભાવ પરક્ષેત્રમાં કુંડલપુરમાં જન્મ લીધો રાજા સિદ્ધાર્થ અને માતા ત્રિશલા દેવીના રાજમહેલમાં.
હા, માતા ત્રિશલાના રાજમહેલમાં.
That's the starting.
That's the ending at 7 minutes 8 seconds.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay, Tina, is it clear, or we can repeat it one more time? No problem, because it can be a bit tricky on, like, because we don't have the script, so it can be a bit tricky. So, like, do you want me to repeat it one more time?
No, it's fine. It's fine. So Sunny's is 5.05. Evo lage chair, and ends at Mrutyu Thai Gayi at 6:45.
Mrutyu Thai Gayi.
And then Anaya, she ends with Mata Trishla at 7.08.
Yeah, that last line we will not take, because that will go in the next script of Janma Kalyanak of Mahavir Bhagwan.
Okay.
That last line. Instead, I will give you one sentence at the end for Anaya to speak. Okay. I think Anaya will manage. I've given her a longer part this time, so she will manage.
Yeah, she likes doing public speaking.
Yeah, and actually all these kids are good. Okay, so now, okay, Tina, we are done with you, but you're more than welcome to stay. So now for like Neat, just
Okay,
a
see you
second.
guys.
Okay, sorry, one more minute, Tina.
Yeah.
Please practice the song "Me Gyana Anand Swarupi," because the words, make them listen to it. If they keep on listening to it, they will get the words.
Okay, fine.
And
Yeah.
actually, all your kids, all these 4 kids are very good in Gujarati. Somehow they are picking words very quickly. So just
So
make them
this
listen.
song only these 4 kids are going to sing.
Yeah, for like each group, we will have a song. So
Yeah.
then there's another song for Hanika's group. So for
Okay.
each group, we have a song. And for this song, what I will request you, not now, nearer the time, you will take a video of it, of the 4 of them singing together. And they will be wearing the same clothes as what they will be wearing on the final day of the Diwali program. So we'll just take a nice video of them because I mean, we can't have
Pre-recorded, yeah.
Yeah, we can't have them singing from different houses. So we'll just get a video and we'll play that video on the final day. Yeah.
No problem.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
bye.
Okay, thanks, Tina.
All right,
Bye.
no worries. Good night.
Good night. Okay, so now let's do Neet's part. So Neet.
Sorry to interrupt you. I was asking, when is this Diwali competition, card competition?
Sorry.
When is Diwali card competition?
So the deadline is 1st of November. You can submit anytime. Even you can submit today.
Oh, oh, so they make it at home and they submit it. Yeah.
So then, I mean, you don't need to post it. You can just take pictures or like you can maybe take a video of it and you can send it. But these kids are very good. Ask them to do it.
Exactly. That's why I was thinking about it. But let me ask if they can make it
Anika,
tomorrow.
ideas ki kai jyoti hai na, let me know. But open all the links I've given you in that
Yeah, I
email.
saw that. Yeah.
Open all the links. They've got beautiful pictures in all of them.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So, okay, I'll just do needs.
જલ્દી થી ભાગવા લાગ્યો.
Okay, jaldi thi bhagwa lagyo is where Neet stops.
Okay, fine.
Hi. So now I think we're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so make them practice and ask Neet to give expression because he's able to do it. Naturally, he's able to do it.
Okay, fine.
Okay, thanks and good night.
Thanks. Good night.